Hey, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Dewan. Been a minute since I've gone live, so if you could share this out, and we can have a good discussion. What's up, Armin? What's good, family? I'm just trying to give everybody a minute to come online, and then we could talk about chasing certification versus building skills. What's good, family? What's good, Ayo? What's poppin'? Hey, I'm just trying to get this shared out on my social medias. If you could do the same, so we can have a good discussion today. Getting my CCNA route and switch and certified ethical hacker. Hey, I see you, family. That's what's up. He said, not much, bro. I'm honored to finally catch you on the stream. I know it's been a minute since I've live streamed. I've been so busy. I had a DMV meetup along with Erica Cooper and my boy Tony, Show IP Interface Brief. And it was really inspirational. You know, we had about, I'll say 40 people come out. If you have not seen the video, I shared it on YouTube, just a recap of the event. But it was good. You know, Tony covered DMVPN. Erica covered her CCIE security journey. And everybody just came out, shared the story. And, you know, we played a couple games and ate some food and just had a good time. You know, it was good to just meet everybody and, I don't know, just be around other people with like minds and like goals like me, you know? So it was all good. What's up, Enzo? What's up, Matt Will? What's going on, family? So today we're going to be talking about chasing certification versus building skills. Now, when we talk about chasing certifications and building skills, I'm not saying that getting certifications is a bad thing. No, actually getting certifications is a great thing. It shows that you have focus and dedication to learn and improve your skills and have a desire to grow. That really shows employers that you're employable. But at the same time, there's a skill set that needs to be built in order for you to really get to that next level. So there's a balance between having certifications and having the skills to really excel in IT. And I think oftentimes that's missed because of the desire to have more money, the desire to have a better job, the desire to have the lifestyle that you want in a hurry. You know, I've been in IT a long time, and a lot of people I know have been in IT a long time. And I know people that have reached the top extremely fast, and I know people that reach the top later on in their career just by persevering, or, you know, they were late bloomers to IT. So there's a million ways to get it. All that really matters is that you work towards it. But let's look at it this way. Have you ever been like wanting to go somewhere, you're on the highway and you got a million things on your mind and you really need to get to this destination, but you can't focus and you're focused on whatever's on your mind, whatever it may be, and then all of a sudden you miss your exit? Or have you been in a position to where you hated your job and you're so focused on getting a certification and improving your skills that you ultimately miss the opportunity that's right in front of you? Because I say this, oftentimes in a position, there's opportunity right there that will help you grow faster than getting a certification. And I say that because I've been in a lot of different environments, and there's a lot of different approaches to how people perceive the environments that they're in when it comes to being in the workplace. Now, you may have a title that you don't like. Like, let's say you're in the help desk or your desk side support. Now, you may want to be a network engineer. I wanted to be a network engineer forever. I could have been a network engineer a long time ago, but I chose the patient route, to be patient or whatnot. But that was my journey. Your journey may be different. For those of you that may be looking to make a jump very fast, so you're working on the CCNA, you're working on the Network Plus, you're working on several different certifications at a time. I don't know about you, but ask somebody that's really focused on multiple certifications at the same time and ask them how many of them they actually passed. Oftentimes, when you burn yourself out working on multiple certifications at the same time, you end up not achieving nothing. Not to discourage anybody, because some people can do it. But what I'm saying is to have a focus on the here and now. How can you improve yourself in the position that you're in? How can you build your skills? And the reason why I say this is because if you have, let's say, a CCNA, and you're a entry-level technician, or you're a network engineer, in order to get to that next position, necessarily is not going to be another certification. In order to get to that next position, you're going to need to have some type of projects under your belt. You're going to be able to need to clearly explain in interviews what you actually did in your current position and your previous positions. And if you're so focused on getting another certifications, and that's all you're doing, and you're not putting in the effort in your current position, that's going to hurt you rather than help you when you get that certification. What's going to help you is leaving your mark where you are by stepping up to the plate on projects, not avoiding the hard tickets, taking those hard tickets, diving into those, and then excelling every way you can in that position and putting yourself out there. Now, you may not like that position, and that's okay. It may be a tough environment, and that's okay. While you're working towards something better, make sure you're giving 100% in what you are in now, because you're going to get into that new position, and it's going to require more of you. And if you haven't built your skill set with communication, project management, time management, stress management, and all these other areas, then that may very well hurt you in that new position or in the long run within your career. So achieving certification, chasing certifications is cool. But what we really have to focus on in 2019 and going forward is really focusing on a true skill set. Now, there's a bunch of things we're going to talk about here when I say building a skill set. But I want to give some shout outs to the chat. I see more people are coming in. I'm going to kind of recap here in a minute, but I'm going to give my shout outs first to those that are tuning in, because it's been a while since I've done the live stream. So what's good, everybody? What's popping? If you do not know, theliveeveryday.com is now online. I posted a blog post not too long ago. It's pretty good. It's about building confidence as a network engineer, because oftentimes people deal with imposter syndromes, and people just do not have confidence and don't understand how to build confidence. And in that article, I covered some of my struggles, and then also shared some tips on how you can build that confidence so you can go in there and be successful like I know you are. Matt Will, what's popping, family? Enzo G, what's good? Hey, yo, what's popping? Armin, what's good? Thotty Pippin, what's popping? Network J, what's good, fam? Good to see you. Man, Melissa, you know it's always good to see you. What's good? Thotty Pippins, he said, I see some of your videos, Jay. Okay, yeah, check out Jay. Jay doing this thing. Experience versus certs. Yeah, true that. This plus that. What's popping, man? It's been a minute. Good to see you. Network J, live every day. All day. All day. Like I said, live every day is now online. I have a forum section that I really want to get people involved in, because I myself am so busy with my family. You know, my wife's, we're expecting another child. My job, I got a very large project on my plate. I'm migrating 800 different sites. I am a Cisco partner now, so that requires something totally different than what I've done before. My kids are in sports. There's a million things that I got on going on. No excuses. But what I really want to build is lab every day and make you all and bring you all in to be a part of it, because I got a very large vision and I want to do my best to help as many people as I can get to where they want to be. So that's that. Charles J, what's good? MF Fan, what's popping? Thotty Pippin, he said, I tried to buy a hoodie, but it's not letting me. Thotty Pippin, I'm not sure why it didn't let you. Did you try and buy it from the site? Let me know, and I can reach out to, let me know why it's not letting you, and I can reach out to Teespring and see why it's not letting you. Drummer Boy, what's good? Here for that IT swag sauce already. Melissa says, congrats to you and your wife. How exciting. Yeah, man, that's number 4. It's a blessing, you know. It's a blessing. Pray for the wife. You know, she's been dealing with the morning sickness, so hoping she gets through that soon, you know, and things be smooth selling from there. You know what I mean? So, Reese. Okay, I see you, fam. I see you, Reese. That's what's up. I'm happy for you. Congratulations. Let's see, Charles, do you feel the CCIE route is worth it compared to Python automation? Yo, we're going to talk about that, Charles J. In this live stream, we're going to talk about the journey to achieving the CCIE versus network automation. Matter of fact, let me get back to what I was saying. Hey, thanks, Sam. I appreciate that. Good to see you, Sam. I hope you're doing well, fam. Man, it's so good to see. Sam's been rocking with me for a minute. Melissa's been rocking for a minute. Reese, there's some this plus that you all have been rocking, and I really do appreciate it. So in this live stream, we're talking about chasing certifications versus building skills. In the beginning, I talked about, for those of you that are just tuning in, chasing certifications is great. When I say certifications, I mean, you know, getting that certification to get you a job, getting a certification to improve your resume, and then focusing on building skills. Now, here's the thing I have about chasing certifications. And when I say this, this is what I mean. If you are not in IT, right, it's okay to be confused and, okay, I want to do system administration. Okay, I want to do network engineer. Okay, I want to do DevOps. Okay, I want to learn Python. I mean, it's exciting. There's so many different technologies that are out there, right? Now, and it can be daunting too at the same time. It can be overwhelming once you really start to dive in. It's like, man, this is really advanced. I'm not picking it up fast enough. So start with the basics, whatever basic certification you want to start with, whether it's the CCNA, whether it's the A+, wherever you want to start there. Let me share this real quick. Let me see if I can. So in the link of this description, I have the CompTIA roadmap. I talk about this all the time, but this IT certification roadmap, for those of you that are new to IT, you should definitely look here and see where to actually start and where to actually go and at which level each certification is. Now, it's not as clear as, or I could say it's not as transparent as I would like with some of these certifications, because some of the certifications that it has listed as intermediate are really considered to be entry level, but that's neither here nor there. What's important is if you want to be in information security, there's a clear pathway in order for you to be in information security. Certifications that will help you get there, along with if you want to be in the cloud, if you want to be in IT management and strategy storage, web development, software development training, that's all there. Now they'll probably update this soon, and I may put something together myself and drop it on the website. But either way, this is a great roadmap to help you get to where you want to be, or at least get started. Now, once you get started and you get that certification, the thing we have to focus on now is this. The thing we have to focus on now is getting experience. Getting experience is maybe the most important thing in your career. Next to learning, next to growing, is getting experience, getting into the field. Once you get into that position, let's say you get into the help desk. Here's the thing. A lot of people get into that first position and they're extremely excited. But once the excitement dies down and they realize this isn't where they want to be, then they start focusing on certifications. And they miss the mark on actually building the experience that they need to get the next position because they're so focused on getting another certification. Certifications are great, but let's say you're in a very large environment and it's the help desk, right? And you got, let's say, 15, 20 tickets a day, and in between tickets, you're picking the easy tickets to get them done so you can focus on the certification to get you that next job. I came up broke. I've been broke before, so I know what it's like to go to work, be at work, and thinking about how to get money. That's not a good feeling. So I can relate to what a lot of you may experience, but check this out. Being in that position, passing up those hard tickets, taking the easy route is not going to help you. That's not going to help you. Getting the certification, yes, it's going to look good on the resume, but when you get into that interview and they say, well, tell me about what you did in your last position. And you say, well, I pretty much just fixed computers and I worked on the help desk. Well, what ticketing system did you use? I think we use Remedy. No, what ticketing system did you use? Okay, now you don't even know what ticketing system you use. Okay, what projects were you a part of? Well, we had a very large migration where we migrated 1,000 computers. Okay, what part did you play in that migration? Well, I just moved the computers that need to be moved. Well, if you would have really been aware of the situation, you could have led that migration. Maybe if you would have took those hard tickets and stepped up to the plate. And now in your entry level position, you could have became the lead in that desktop support technician lead role or whatever to look good on your resume, get a recommendation from your boss who wants to help you, but you're not in the position to help the company. So you're so focused on what you can get out of it and not the value that you can add. So when I talk about chasing certification, that's what I'm talking about specifically, is so focused on getting the next certification that you're not building your skills and you're not really aware of the job that you're actually doing. What are your thoughts before I keep going? I would love to hear your feedback on this topic. Shout out to everybody that's just tuning into the chat. What's up, Dale? Good to see you, Cuzzo. I gotta hit you up. We gotta catch up, man. I thank you for hopping in on this live stream. What's up, Joseph? Thotty Pippin. Could I I fix laptop screens on my resume? If that's what you did, if you the best at fixing laptop screens, open up your business and fix phones. You know what I mean? People that probably fixed laptop screens really enjoyed it and embraced it. Now they own one of those phone stores like Phone Medic where they're fixing phone screens and they owning the business, bringing in 150,000 off of their own business. So yeah, you may look at it as like, I'm just fixing phone screens, or I'm just fixing computer screens, or I'm just fixing computers. People take those same skills and start businesses off those same basic skills. So it's all about your perception of what you're actually doing and the value that you add, because the value that you add will be the same value you get back. Network J said facts. If you get certs but can't show you improve in the interview, that's a red flag. True story. I know, man, I sit and listen to so many interviews, right, that my lead does. And oftentimes, people have certifications and they can't show the knowledge or the experience to match that certification. And that's not a good look. Now, granted, we all have bad interviews in our resume. Shout out to Queens. But at the same time, when I'm saying, like, for instance, if you're a network engineer, right, and you're in an environment and you're focusing on, let's say, CCNP. But in your environment, you have a distributed ICE deployment in your environment. You're focusing on the CCNP, right? You're able to administer ICE. You're able to be a part of ICE deployments of new nodes into your environment. You're able to do everything in ICE, right? But you're focused on getting your CCNP. Do you understand how valuable ICE is right now in the industry? Having that experience, I know you want the CCNP, but if you're a year or two into your career or you're just into your career, getting that ICE experience will get you another job. I'm just saying, ICE right now is it's so hot to actually know ICE and be able to implement it, administer it, and everything in an environment. So, man, I just don't want to see anybody miss the mark chasing certifications in IT, because certifications is a hot topic in 2018 going into 2019, but technology is changing. I was sitting in an all hands meeting, and they mentioned a new buzzword that you're probably going to hear soon if you haven't already heard it. We heard of networking programmability. We heard of automation. We heard SD-WAN, SDN, software-defined networks, everything. But right now, the new buzzword that I'm hearing is infrastructure as code. So what they're saying with infrastructure as code, basically, you're managing your server infrastructure through code. You're no longer standing up a single server. Okay, so when I started in IT, I started out on Windows NT 4.0. You had a primary domain controller and a backup domain controller, and that was pretty much the way your infrastructure came about. You know, you had your work groups, and then you had your domains. And then from there, the Windows 2000 implemented Active Directory, and, you know, technology was pretty much the client server, physical client. 2018, fast forward, you're no longer having physical servers. You're not even really building virtual servers. You're building virtual instances to push out to developers and clients. So technology, as we know it, is evolving. So the skill set that we're actually going to need, Cisco DNA, yes. The skill set that we're actually going to need, especially for you that are system administrators, is going to be totally different. You're going to have to know the cloud. You know, Microsoft Office or Outlook is in the cloud. What is it? Office 365 is in the cloud. Link or Skype is in the cloud. Everything you could pretty much think of is in the cloud. Right now, 2019 or whatever is going to be in the cloud. Cisco with DNA right now. You're going to have a centralized deployment of your routers and switches. Come on. The skill set that we're going to need is evolving. You may chase those certifications, especially like the routing and switching. That's great. But you're going to need Python skills. I never thought I would be writing Python. This time last year, I was thinking nothing about writing Python. Nothing. I was a system administrator, granted. I wasn't a network engineer. So if you're not in the streets, you don't know what's going on in the streets. But as soon as I became a network engineer, I'm like, wow, okay. I see the skill set I'm going to need. And focusing on the CCIE for me really ain't that important. Because with so many different technologies, I had to step my game up and start learning Python. I had to step my game up and start learning ICE. I had to step my game up and start being a part of projects. I had to step my game up and just be confident that no matter what technology comes before me, I'm going to learn it. Yes, I wanted my CCNA security, but is that going to help me? The knowledge, yes. But if I'm not doing it for my job, I'm doing myself a disservice, because there's so many. A lot of you don't know what I do, but the environment that I'm in, that I support, is over 3,000 sites. It's a very large environment. To go from what I was doing, what I've done in my career, doesn't even compare to what I'm doing now. Like, God is so good. He's been such a blessing in my life. And to be in this environment, to touch pretty much every protocol that you can name of. The only thing that I don't touch is DNA. And there's so much to learn. And right now, what I'm seeing in IT and as a network engineer, you really have to build your skill set rather than focus on certifications. If you're already at the mid-level, let's say mid-level. Now, the CCIE, that's always going to be gold. But right now, we have to prepare for the future. Let me get to some of these questions. What's good? I want to hear y'all thoughts and opinions on my little rant on chasing certification versus building skills. Scottie Pippen. All right, cool. What up from Queens, New York? Queensbridge. What's good, fam? Queens in the house. Facts, Queens here too. Okay, I see you. Yo, Brooklyn in the house. I see you. Gustavo always say, hey, fam, I think landing a job interview when your background is service desk is tough. I mean, yeah, it's not going to be easy. Getting in tech in the beginning is tough. That's why I say, you know, you can have all the certifications in the world, but if you don't build that skill set, and you can download ICE right now and lab it up. You can download most of the technologies that are out there and lab them up. So for you that are looking to build skills, get your cert to get in the field, and then find out what needs to be done in your company that nobody else wants to do, and step up to the plate. Any projects that are out there, step up to the plate. Any hard tickets that you've been avoiding, step up to the plate. That's how you're going to shine, and that's how you're going to excel in IT. Do what nobody else wants to do. DMV in the house, what's good, fam? Reggie Butler, what's good? I see you got hair. Hey, yeah, man. You know that hair is thin, though. It's thin, but hey, I'm rocking it. Ain't no shame over here. Reggie Butler said that sounds like, yup, AWS, Azure. Yes. Man, look, technology is booming right now. There's so many different ways to get it. Enzo G says, any suggestion on someone transitioning from tech support for ISPs into service desk or help desk? From doing tech support for ISPs and the service desk or help desk. What should someone do? Need to prepare for that transition. I mean, if you're going from tech support for ISPs into a service desk or help desk, you're working with people. All you're really doing is managing tickets, working with people, listen to the customer, do your job, make sure you're following all the guidelines. It's not that complicated. If you have a severity 1, that's the most important. You got a severity 2, that's pretty important. You may got a day, you may got a couple hours, who knows, depending on the SLA for your environment. But be a part of those projects. Don't avoid those hard tickets. Document your tickets every day. Don't leave tickets empty-handed. Communicate with your customer every day, at all times. Don't leave them hanging. Communicate with your team. Take notes. Share information, and just be the type of person that you will want to work with. That's my best suggestion for being on the service desk. Zach Armstrong, get CCNA to get in the door, then certs of what you actually doing at work. Yeah, that's another way. Certs for actually what you're doing at work. I know a lot of people that get certified for what they actually do at work. That's probably one of the best ways. That's one of the best ways to learn too. If what you're actually learning to get certified for, working to get certified, is actually what you do, it all aligns. You're not going to be so stressed out trying to get study time in, because this is actually what you're doing all day. So that's a great point. Zach, shout out to you, fam. Reggie Butler said, I was looking at AWS after getting my Network Plus and Sec Plus. Okay, AWS is hot right now. That's a good look. I would check your job market, though, to see what jobs are available or what locations you would like to move to. So AWS is really hot right now. Sam, he said, sounds like virtual machines on steroids. Yeah, kinda. Greg Screen, let's connect. Okay. Jason, he said, the one I just got my. Hey, Jason, just got his first job, IT job for an ISP. My man. That's what's up. I love to hear that. I wish you much success in that position, family. Reggie Butler said SDN are on the Network Plus. I just went over it tonight. Hey, that's good. That's a good look. That's a good. I didn't even know that. It said, Greg, I would like to learn more. Tyler says, so it's, let me get to some of these. All right, Tyler says, where we at? All right, so Tyler, here's a question from Tyler. He says, so it's better to do development programming skills first or dive into networking first? Kent, Ohio in the house. Yo, Canton in the building. Shout out to the crib. 330. What's good, Tyler? Man, look. Hey, Tyler, check this out, yo. So, you know I live in KC. I always rep the 330 over here. Shout out to the crib, man. You know I went to school with Stolly. That's the homie. Man, look. That's what's up. Shout out to you, man. That's what's up, Tyler. All right, so Tyler's asking, is it better to develop programming skills than dive into networking? Well, it depends on what you want to do and what you want to accomplish. What I'm recommending right now is for those of you that want to be in networking to learn the CCNA information, then go back through your CCNA information and then automate it with Python or Ansible. That way, what you're doing at the CCNA level most often is what you'll need to learn in basic network engineering position. And then if you can go into that position and already automate tasks that is at your place of employment, that's going to set you apart from anybody that's competing for that job. Because a lot of people right now talk about Python, they may have touched Python, but to actually have implemented it and used it in an environment, uploaded scripts to GitHub and use them in their place of employment, wrote scripts that are for large migrations. Not too many people can say that. So if you can be one of those people that have automated tasks in your place of employment, you're going to stand out. That's a good question, Tyler. Sammy says, send me your request on. Cool. All right, Greg Screen says, what do you think, who do you think would be the most valuable knowledge to learn in 2019? Man, that's a good question. Stay tuned, Greg. I'm gonna answer that question because I gotta do some research. But stay tuned. We're gonna talk about that. Sam Jones. In today's climate, you really had to do both. It's a balance. Yeah. And today, the way tech is going, man, and just the way life is going. Think about in your home what they're pushing. They're pushing like what's the Amazon like Dot, or just the thing that you could talk to, you know, I forget what it's called. Anyway, I got one at the house. I can't even think of it. You know what? Let me go to Amazon. Echo. Yeah, so you got like Amazon Echo. They're talking about putting Echo in the car so people can talk to Echo to do, you know, to get directions or to check their calendar or whatever. Everything is being automated. So when you think about jobs are going to be even more automated to what they are today. Tesla. I don't even know the number of robots Tesla has, but the number of robots in Tesla, I believe outnumbers the number of employees that actually work in the Tesla factory. That's crazy. And I could be wrong at that, but they have more robots than any other factory in the States. So automation is here. So let me see. Network Recon, what's good? He said, I built skills, moving into the knot roll, now going for the CCNA composite. You got it, fam. That's what's up. Reese said, Dewan is such a hip-hop head. Facts. All day. ITG. He said, I don't have hands-on experience. Should I mention my home labs on my resume? That's a good question. You don't have hands-on experience. Should you mention your home labs on your resume? I don't know if you should necessarily mention your home lab, but it's technology as so in your resume, you don't have job experience, but you do have a place for professional skills or qualifications or something for skills. What I would do is the technologies that you have a full understanding of, I would mention them in that skill session section up here, up under like your certifications or wherever you put your certifications, but on the top page under like your address or whatever. Matter of fact, let me go to my LinkedIn and I'll show you, fam. Thanks to everyone that has tuned in. If you have not liked this video, please like it. Please subscribe and share this out and all that good stuff. And if you have not already, check out the new labeveryday.com. It's going down. It's going to be very informational. I put out a couple blogs already, but let's stay tuned. See. Yeah, I can't even show my LinkedIn. I'm gonna have to do another video on it because I can't even show my LinkedIn on this computer. Yeah, I'll do another video for you soon. But what I'm saying is under the professional skills session, what I would do is the technologies that you have labbed up and have a full understanding of, I will put that there. And then when they ask you about it, tell them that you have worked on it and that you have labbed it. Be honest about that, and you have an understanding of it. And then from there, they'll probably ask you some questions to really test your knowledge. So be ready to go deep at the level of understanding that you have. So if you got your CCNA, make sure you got that CCNA level of understanding if you put that on your resume. Network J, do you believe one should get the CCNA or building skills? So Network J said, do you believe one should get the CCNA routing switching when building skills? I think I kind of touched that already, Network J, but the CCNA routing and switching is something that you should have if you want to be a network engineer and you want to move up. That's, in my opinion, that's the core certification that'll help you get to that next level combined with your skill set. So a lot of people can go their whole career without getting it, but there may be a time in your career where a manager tells you that they won't give you as much money as you want because, or you want more money, but they don't have a justification to give you that more money. But if you had your CCNA, we would give you more money. That could, I've heard that happen to people. So that's one of the reasons I say get the CCNA, because it's like get out of jail free card when you're trying to get paid. You know what I mean? Not even to get out of jail because you're not in jail, but you know what I mean. It's like you pass go basically. Let me see. Recently, what's up, Ernest? What's good? Congratulations, bro. You got it, fam. He said recently got my CCNP. Presently learning network security just for the knowledge going forward 2019. AWS and CCIE. CCIE. Why if you're already have the mindset that you want to get to CCIE, I would keep pushing forward, because the worst thing you could do if you decide to get the CCIE is change directions. Now, learning AWS to get a job, or if that's what you want to do and that's what you ultimately want to do, but for me, I would learn some AWS to get the knowledge and keep pushing towards that CCIE, because once you get that, I mean, that's gold. But unless you like AWS, they're both hot. I don't really want to tell you which way to go. I mean, the CCIE is great, man. And AWS is good too. But you basically starting over with a new technology. My thing is, if you have momentum, I think that's my main thing. Learn the AWS, get the knowledge, maybe get a basic cert, and then keep pushing towards that CCIE. Charles J. Is knowing the config template for routers, switches critical as automation kick in. Is knowing, I mean, you need to know what basic configurations do. You need to understand what you're actually configuring on routers and switches, but having it memorized, not necessarily. I mean, what's more important is what are you trying to accomplish, and can you accomplish it? That's what's more important when it comes to automation, is understanding what you're actually working to automate, and is it actually doing what you want it to do? So Keith Hollins, it said DMV and shout out to the DMV. What's good? I got into IT. I'm doing what nobody wants to do. 3 years on night help desk. Shift then transition to networking. Okay, congrats, Keith. Grad screen, AWS solution architect, in my opinion. Hey, I think any expert certification, whether it's AWS, whether it's CCIE, will have its value. You know what I mean? Like, you worked hard to get that, and if you had the experience to go with it, you're going to be valuable. That's just what it is. Now, let me get to a couple more questions before I get up out of here. Suave, it says, in the network admin, going for the CCNA, but building skills is definitely the thing to do. I'm learning a lot more now. Okay, cool. That's what's up, Suave. Yeah, go Bucks. Heck, shit. Let me see. Okay, Dale. What's up, Maddox? What's good, family? There's ALT. Echo. Thank you. Yeah, I ain't even see that. Hey, thanks, Tyler. I appreciate that, family. Thanks to Juan, Go Bucks and Cass all day. Suave, he says, upgraded our agent Dell switches to Meraki switches. Wi-Fi firewalls, learning about plans, routers, is taking initiative and learning. You got to take initiative. That's a great point. What Suave is saying, and I've mentioned this time and time again in this live stream, but the purpose of this live stream was talking about chasing certification and versus building your skill set. For those of you that just tuned into the live stream, I thank you for tuning in. Getting certifications is great. I'm not knocking it. I'm not saying don't do it. My point of this whole video was that get your certifications, improve yourself, continue to learn. But in your current position, don't miss the opportunities that are right in front of you. Don't be in your position and passing up the hard tickets and the hard projects, because those hard tickets and the complicated projects and being a part of those and taking initiative and leading those are what's going to get you to the position that you desire. That's my point. And that's what's going to help you be able to design networks. That's what's going to help you be that network architect by not backing down. That's my point. Let me see who got this super chat. Let me get down here. Okay. Hey, thanks, Corey. I appreciate that, family. He said, just wanted to thank you for the YouTube videos and advice. I just got a job as a network system analyst. Appreciate everything. Yo, I promise, man. I love seeing y'all win. I do. Like I said, I've been through a lot in my life. I've been at the bottom. I've been in situations to where I hated my job, and to be in a position now where I love my job and I love what I do, and I can share knowledge and I can help people the way I want to help people. Look, it's a beautiful thing to hear and see, Corey. I'm happy for you. I'm happy for you. Keep going. Don't stop. Let me see. And I appreciate the super chat. That is what's up. Let me get on here. Let me see who I ain't hollered at. What's up, Da Vinci? Said, most companies will not give you the light of day if you don't have some knowledge. Most of that knowledge comes from certs. As for training technicians, most of the knowledge necessarily does not come from certs. I know plenty of people that don't have any certs and are extremely smart because they've been a part of they've been in some great situations to where their environments nurtured them. If you have the right team, you have the right management, you have the right environment, necessarily getting certifications is great, but for some people, they get the training and experience that's going to trump certifications. I mean, that's just how some people's career worked out. Mine didn't work out that way, but it helped me get to where now I'm getting some really great experience. So it just comes like that. Hey, thanks, Suave. You got a question, fam? Thank you. Man, hey, it's about to be a new year. I hope everyone is really mapping out their plan for the new year And you should be doing that anyway. In the description of this video, I have a link to the CompTIA roadmap for those of you that are new to IT and looking for some direction. Those of you that have been in IT and looking for a way to move up, get that certification, whether it's MCSA, whether it's AWS, whether it's the CCNA, whatever you decide to get, and focus on being a part of projects, building your skill set, and doing everything you can to improve yourself, communication, speaking, whether you got to join Toastmasters, whatever you have to do to take your brand and yourself to the next level. I want y'all to succeed. I want to do the best that I can to put out content to help each and every one of you. Some people I'm not going to be able to help, but there's other resources out there, like my boy Zach on IT Career Questions, my boy Network Wiz Kid, Kelvin. There's so many great resources on YouTube, so many information outlets that in order for you to succeed, you take a piece from everywhere that you can and map out your plan and be confident and go after your dreams and goals. And don't let nothing stop you. I thank y'all for tuning in. And I'm going to be out. I'm going to try to do one more live stream. I got some stuff planned. Yeah, it's been good. It's been a good year. It's been a good year. I think before I go, I don't want to make it seem like I'm always succeeding. Like this year in 2018, like I failed my Java exam. I was trying that. I got discouraged in tech. You know, my patience to become a network engineer was wearing. It was tough, you know. Although I completed my associate's degree, I got discouraged just like a lot of you do. It hasn't been easy, but I think the type of person I am, my perspective is always positive. Even when negative things are going on around me, I acknowledge that they're negative, but I realize that those situations won't last forever. You get what I'm saying? And so, yeah, I acknowledge the negative stuff that go on in my life. Like I said, I failed my Java, and I was kind of disappointed in that. But it's funny how things worked out because of a lot of knowledge that I learned from the Java failure helped me to where I am today by using Python. You know, so even when things don't work out, you know, it's crazy how life works. But anyway, much love, much respect. I'm going to catch y'all on the next one. See y'all before the year out. Peace. Thank y'all for tuning in.